What it do, what it do. Salute, Max, salute, Max. What it do, what it do. I go by the name of BLW, representing that self-made hustle TV, where the hustle has to be in you, not on you. And like, share, subscribe. So, today, shit, I was like, shit, I ain't got nothing planned. So I was like, I'm gonna go over this QUANDO, Rondo, Big U interview. So I'm like, we gonna run this back real fast and shit. Since we doing this shit, I felt like it would only be right if we played, just one little jam, one little jammy jam. Shit from who we talking about, fuck it. Your ass crazy. Your ass is a motherfucking fool. He definitely a Christian now. Definitely a Christian. Man, you gotta get up out QUANDO, Rondo, man. Get up out QUANDO, Rondo, man. Let me see. We gonna tap into this motherfucking interview real fast. It's a reaction. This ain't nothing really. It's just something I want to see if it was something I missed or something, because I only seen it once.
This joint ain't what I thought it was.
What you thought it was?
A nigga got kids and joint like that. Why have a kid? You feel me? Like, boy, it's way more than this job than a petty argument or something that got worded wrong. It's way bigger than that.
Let me just tell you this. It's always going to be good and bad in this business. You know what I mean? But dealing with that, you just going to have to be able to be a bigger man and a smaller man. Like even going back to myself. I just did an interview last night with No Jumper. And he asked me about me and you. And when I told him, as a man, my little homie called me. And he told me, Unc, you was wrong. But I'm going to say I was wrong too, because you said I was wrong. You know what I mean? And as a man, like I told them, I know when I'm going to apologize because I'm supposed to be a bigger person. You know what I mean? Because if you my young nigga, you can make mistakes I can't make.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And like say, I can look at the camera and tell it, you know what I mean? Like, as a grown man and a nigga who really speak for a crew of people, I got to be better. The young nigga can make the
Make sure
mistakes.
y'all hit the like button, man.
Old nigga supposed to, you know what I mean, handling it a whole different light. You know what I mean?
Just say, like, a young person could get on Instagram and say this and that about me. Alright, I'm a young person too. Boom, bam, and I feel like, wait a minute, he said that wrong. I could get back on the ground and then say, bro, oh, you said that wrong, such and such, such and such. He might take that as, like, oh, fuck, that nigga is smoke now.
Right.
But with you being older, so, you feel me, you did some big homie job and came back, you feel me, and did what's real, you feel me. A young nigga wouldn't have did that, because young niggas be so caught up in the wave, the pride, social media. When that stuff not even gonna be for right, that ain't gonna, that like MySpace. When we was little, MySpace was out. Right now, you don't hear nobody talking about MySpace.
Right.
So eventually, in 15 to 20 years, none of this stuff not even gonna matter no more. People be living for the internet time. And that job lead, the internet like caused people to do life and be dead right now, you feel me? And I turned 22 the other day, like I'm getting old. I still do a lot of dumb stuff and stuff like that, but that's what come with life, period. But just saying like, man, I ain't trying to be like, nigga ain't trying to live for none of this no more.
Man, y'all hit the like button, man. This shit is free. Please, can y'all hit the like button, man? I hate begging, man. I don't beg now, man, for a bitch-ass thing. Man, can y'all please hit the like button coming in, please?
I mean, well, I understand what you're saying, because, I mean, I've been through some bullshit myself. Still was going through it. Just put the documentary out. Explain a lot of things. So I actually know what you're going through. Without us even verbalizing, I can actually feel your situation. But I can tell you this much, though. What you got to just be conscious is in what you put out. Like, for the next year or two, because they're going to play everything. Every word you say is going to be a shot to the other side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? No matter what. Even if you're talking about the birds on Arlington, they're gonna find a way to say that, you know, you talk, but you just got to be conscious.
See, and I really just figured that out too, because it's like, bro, me, violence happen everywhere. Everybody got some violence going on in their life, whether it's with them, whether they son doing it, whether they little nephew doing it. Somebody knows something about some violence, you feel me? And violence gonna happen multiple times, so it might be boom, bam. Store got broke in today on Crenshaw, such just did it. You feel me? Everybody know he just did that, but 2 months not passing, he broke in a whole nother house, and then he got on the internet and said, yeah, I broke in this house. People gonna think he talking about the house he broke in on Crenshaw, but in his mind, he talking about the second house he broke in.
Right.
You feel me? So I really let a lot of stuff go, but I'm really just like, I be saying like a lot of stuff I say like in songs and stuff, like this ain't the only person I have a problem with. Like I ain't talking to this person. Like it be a lot of stuff happen, like, and I tell like the hustlers and y'all like I wasn't even talking about. You feel me? Look what they. So I really just figured that out. Anything a nigga say, they gonna put it that way. You feel me?
And I mean that's just growing up too, though. Just to even hear you say that at 22 is what young people need to hear. You know what I mean? They need to understand that shit gonna happen. You know what I mean? And everything a nigga ain't talking about is not talking about one incident. You know what I mean? But that's what you're going to have to deal with. Like you, the crew, and then when they get to fuck with a nigga money, though, it's a different story. You know what I mean? Like, now you can't do things and move things and get bread and, you know, it's really about feeding your family.
Y'all hit the like button, man.
I've been in this industry for 30 years almost, 30 plus years. You want 30 years. And like you said, it's going to pass. But you just got to be smart and strategic in the way you move, the people you do songs with. Now you got to be careful even on how you move. It ain't even about being no buster or none of that. You just got to be smart because of where you are. Because even the white folks won't want to touch you if they.
Let me remind y'all, this is after the King Bun's death, though. All right, after King Bun's death, right after.
Feel it's gonna be some threat behind it. You know what I mean?
And look, that like my biggest thing in this right now, like fans, just fans, period. The people who looking up to the entertainment world, to the hip hop world, to my situation or whatever, they looking at it like, man, he's scary. He ain't doing shows. But I feel like the people that I got a problem with, they happy it's like that. But at the same time, they looking at it how you looking at it, how we looking at it. They stopping money. Right. They trying to stop my money. You feel me? Fans thinking I'm high when they don't know, like, I'm dying to do shit.
Say, remember I told y'all, y'all thought I was lying. After he did that to King Bun, after Lil Tim King that did that to King Bun, QUANDO Rondo was having a show somewhere, and that nigga Dirk bought all the tickets. I don't know if he bought all the tickets or he bought most of the tickets. So nobody didn't show up, so people stopped booking him. And then a lot of the club promoters were scared that something was gonna happen if they paid him for a show. So
shows and stuff. You think that the rap game is like the dope game, man. If you sell bricks,
he was getting blackballed like a motherfucker.
And you gotta go pull up on Cuz and sell him a brick. You feel me? It's a chance he could try to rob you. He could kill you trying to get that brick from you. You going to get your money though, no matter how it come. This what you signed up for. This what you into. So you going to get your money. That's a show. Why wouldn't I go to my show? Why wouldn't I go get my money? You feel me?
Now I feel what you're saying too, but also at the same time, you're a leader now. Because you got a crew you leading, and you got a crew you speaking for. So at times you got to make sure you don't take your crew in environments that's going to be bad for them. Because you don't never want this. You don't never want to take your crew to a state and leave one of them in that state. You know what I'm saying? So all money ain't good money. So think of it like that. Every city I go to, I check in with somebody, bro. And that's what it's about. Because people think that I'm a bully and I cancel money, I get money from niggas. I ain't never asked you for not one dime. Not one dime. Now, where our problem came in, and this is what he can vouch for, the same Instagram I was hitting them up on, because I was putting a tour together. I was putting a 6x10 tour together. And I had Baby, Gunna, Baby, Gunna, you, and all y'all. I was hitting you up on that same Instagram. Then he turned around and hit me on the same Instagram. That's what upset at me. And I'm like, little nigga, I've been hitting you up on the same line. Now you hit me. And that's where our problem, that's where I was like, and I'm like, wait a minute, man. So that's where it was. But like I said, I'm still supposed to be a bigger nigga, though.
No, I'm glad you said something about that, because this is something that everybody need to hear. Like you just said, you check in with somebody everywhere you go. Right. Look, not you, but the young niggas. Young niggas got the word check in so messed up right now. Right. Like, when a nigga say check in, a nigga automatic, not you on the young people got that word just messed up right now.
That's what y'all crazy is.
When somebody hear check in, they automatically think like...
You check like you paying a nigga a check.
You feel me? Or like... Oh, he's saying I gotta pull up here. But that's why I'm glad you said that, because I never really had a problem with, like, checking. That, like, one time I've been in my hometown when the rapper came down there, I'm like, I've been down here, he ain't even came to mess with me, you feel me? That's where I'm from. I just wanted to show on certain stuff. You feel me? So just for me living through that experience, I know checking, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. Checking in is the new word for a relationship.
That's what it is.
You feel me?
I mean, they do it all over the world. You can't go nowhere in the world you don't check in. You gonna check in if you come in American airspace. They gonna want to know, like, what, okay, you here? You gonna check in when you go to Russia, you a delegate, anywhere you go. But, like, you're right. Hip-hop has lost it. The game has lost it. Because you might check in with me. I'm going to tell you what clubs to go to and what clubs not to go to. I'm going to tell you where the bad bitches is, and I'm going to tell you where the weed is. I'm going to tell you who got the good weed, how to get the sack. You got dudes come out all the time, buy a sack, and get robbed.
During my first week at the University of Illinois...
My bad. He say, buy a sack of weed, get robbed. Ain't that something? Damn.
If I go to Chicago, if any of my artists is going different places, I tell them, call this dude. Because he treated me right, he going to treat y'all right. That's really what it is.
Like, hopefully this interview open everybody's eyes on the check-in part. Like, that's
Yeah,
a nigga
I
not
think it will.
on nothing negative.
Because I heard the last song you dropped, and I was in awe of it because I felt you. That you did. I took it a different way. Not everybody else took it. That you had a story to tell. Your side had never been out. And what's important is, and I don't want you to speak on it. I just want you to speak on the fact that you felt like you had to get home too. And that's it.
Come on, man. At the end of the day, X out lights, camera, and fame. Everybody in here wanna go home to their child.
That's it.
I got a child, but
Yeah, that's it. I don't want you to go do too much elaborating because you just want to get home. You know what I mean?
Who wouldn't want to make it home? And everybody scream, protect the brand. When the brand get protected, everybody want to be mad. This would come with it.
And I got one more other thing I want to say, and that I know y'all didn't have no beef
At all.
and that you had just was talking to him.
Come on.
Yeah. So I mean, that's it. The fact that it wasn't no smoke.
At all.
And hearing your story, kind of tell us how you came up, because I don't think people. This is what happens. People really think that when you are an artist that you just woke up and you were successful. They don't understand where you came from, your struggle with your family, with your mother, and all that, and coming up living with your grandmother. A lot of people don't know that.
See, bro, one thing about me, like, I ain't really got no shame, like, to tell my story, because I don't care. You feel me? Everything don't be glitter and gold. Even once you successful, everything ain't good. Really nothing good. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Period. Not even the money. Because what come with all the stuff, it ain't no happiness. You feel me? But like, bro, I really grew up way worse than anybody will ever think. Like, my mama been she got her life together now, and I love my mama, not talking bad about her or nothing, but she would come right in and talk about it like, bro, like, I was born a crack baby.
Right.
You feel me? Like, my mama smoked crack, like, till probably I was like, probably about 15. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I've been in and out juvenile all my life, and before that, I was adopted. Because when I was little, my mama and daddy had a little fight or whatever like that. I can't really tell you what happened because I ain't 1 year old. I don't know what happened. When I was little, I used to take stories and run with it and just tell people. But now that I'm grown, I know that I don't really know what happened. But all I know is I got burned. I still got the burn on my leg to this day from like my upper hip to my knee. You feel me? I had a big burn, like big old burn on my leg. Looked like somebody. It's from an iron that you iron clothes with.
Right.
And back in the days, the irons was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Like in 2001 and stuff. And it looked like somebody just set an iron on me, like they was abusing me, which it wasn't that. You feel me? But I had got adopted, and I've been in and out of foster homes. You feel me? All my life. Like, all my life. Until I was about, you feel me, about 7, 8. Then I got adopted. And me and my blood brother, they kept us together, you feel me? But I always had this mindset, like I always had my own mind, like, man, I ain't listening to this. Like, I always knew that wasn't my people.
Right.
You feel me? So I didn't really have the listen in me to listen to them. So I always went out and did my own thing. You feel me? That when I got with hood, you feel me, and stuff like that. That was my people. You feel me? Then I felt like this my foes. Yeah, you feel me? And I got a couple of them with me right now, like who I was in the streets with and stuff. I've been in and out of juvenile and stuff like that. Like, I really got, man, if you really knew my full situation, like, I probably do a lot of bad, dumb stuff and y'all like that. I probably say a lot of dumb stuff, and a lot of people probably see me on the internet, but that ain't nothing to judge nobody off of. You feel me? Because everybody do stuff in their life. You feel me? But if somebody really knew where I came from, they'll really have more understanding. You feel me?
That's what it is too, man. 'Cause people got to get to know you. Like, people need to know your story. They need to understand that you're a person. You know what I mean? Like, you really came from a struggle. You came from a struggle harder than what I came from, so I can feel that. But if the world needs to know that, I mean, and that's gonna be a book and a movie one day on where you came from, you know, to fight that. And then the fact, like you just said, your homeboys.
That's
I know what it feel like to be in a bad situation and to only feel comfort in the streets with the same dudes who going through.
Did I tell you this man? Is it that he wanted the interview to talk to him, Max? Or is it that he wanted the interview to cloud chase off the moment? Because remember, this was right after King Von got unalive. So I'm listening to him. It sounds like he's saying some OG talk too. He said, you my homeboy and all this old shit. Man, I don't trust none of that shit, nigga.
What you going through. You know what I mean? So that right there, I can feel that. I can feel that, you know, you when you leave the house, you know these dudes going through the same shit. We finna split $5.
When all us together, it don't feel like no struggle.
It don't.
You feel me? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's a bar, ain't it? That's a bar. Okay, look, I need my, what is that?
Listen, man, the young nigga is not stupid by a long shot. The young nigga just a ghetto project baby, my nigga. It been house to house, fool. That's all it is, man. Like the Kodak Blacks, like the motherfucking NBA young boys, nigga. That's exactly what it is, man. That's all.
That's a split sheet right there. When you go right to first, when all of us together, you don't feel like a struggle. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? But that's real, though. That's real, though. I mean, if people talk about gangs, you know what I mean? I feel like...
like button, man. Please. I need to pay for my YouTube right now while I'm sitting up here doing this shit. No, I don't do this. I pay for my shit.
Name, because we allowed them to give us a bad name. And that's on us. That generation with that connotation on it, if we continue to let them call us bad and only highlight the bad that we do is the problem. See, right here on my show, I don't want to only highlight the negative. I want to highlight what a dude got going on. I want, like they ask me what's the questions. Well, shit, how about he give me the questions? How about we figure out what he want to say? And then together, we'll have a conversation. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting around the couch interviewing you because I know you got something to say. And I feel like the people need to overstand your side.
Man, listen, I say this all the time, because I'm real heavy, like, on cripping, period. I'm going to do that to the day I die. Sometimes I ask the Lord, when I be asking the Lord for forgiveness, first thing pop up in my head is, boy, I can't stop being no crip, though. You feel me? That's the first thing pop up in my head. Like, that's just something, you feel me? But look, though, man, I tell my folks this all the time, even little homies, because I don't feel like I'm a big homie or not, but when I be seeing little crip niggas like in my hometown, I always tell them, like, cuz, you don't have to be a killer to be a crip. You don't have to be no shooter to be no crip. You ain't got to be no jackboy to be no crip. You can be a dentist and be a crip. You just a crip nigga that's a dentist. You feel me?
You just say that again, because that's the actual fact. That's the problem. When I go speak, I speak at these colleges, and my whole thing is, they ask me why didn't I stop calling myself Big U. I could have called myself Eugene, Hannibal, whatever, my Muslim given name, I could have did all that. But I felt like I wanted to keep that name and stay with that because I wanted people to understand that it's the decisions I make, not the name or the affiliation, it's the decisions I make. QUANDO, Rondo, can be somebody who make perfect, good decisions and be a perfect example of what, good or bad. You're 22 years old. You said multiple times you make mistakes. You know what I mean? Sure. The thing is, you're willing to go correct them mistakes. Like myself, I'm 54 years old. I still make mistakes. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be the nigga who go out and just say, fuck it, step on whatever he's talking about. And I'm glad to hear what you got to say, because you can best believe after this interview, it's going to be 1 million out of 30 million that say there's some bullshit. But that's the world we live in. Because they can create fake pages, do what they want to, and continue to talk about it. But get what we gonna do? We're gonna keep shitting on them. W, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man, bro. That's why I make it out most of the situations I be in, because people think I'm dumb.
Yes, sir. It's what
But
you
I
ain't.
know what's going on.
That's what you're not. So now, my man come from a juvenile delinquent to sitting on the couch with Big U, from Savannah to LA. Hey, man, what's next? Because when is the album dropping? Like, I know you got some singles or something you're working on.
Yeah, I do, but, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, just with my whole little situation, just my whole situation with me, my whole life, because I got a lot of stuff going on. Just with how my life is right now, man, my whole tape is the single.
The whole tape.
You feel me?
Yeah, what you gotta do? Push singles then. Just do. If I was you, I'd push a bunch of singles and drop EPs and make them go crazy. You know what I mean? What's happening? What's happening with your man though? With MB.
I don't really know that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, because I know he out here, and they got him out here. And what they charge him with guns or something? You don't know?
I don't know, but bro, nobody knows.
That's crazy. I seen it on the news. You know what I mean? And
Man,
it's bad. You gotta understand, man. We all targets.
Definitely.
for sure.
We all targets, man. And I mean, I hate to see what's going on with him. But I hope he come up out there. How does that affect your situation, though, at the label?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really be on no label stuff like that with the man, like the people I met in this music job, not talking about outside people, but like in my little circle, I don't look at it like label. That like I don't look at you like Big U at the world. I look at like the big, like you the big homie. I always put you feel me?
No, because I'm asking, because if he's the label and you're under him, not his situation, but as far as being able to do the business part, is that going to affect your project coming out?
Nah, man, I'm just gonna keep
Because you signed to him, right? You signed to him,
sure.
right? Yeah.
Just gonna keep going. Man, he the type. Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Is he able to run it from the feds?
For
That's what I'm
sure,
trying to
but
understand.
it's more of a like, it's on you.
Yeah, you get
He the type, like, if he sign you, everything on you.
He wants you to have your team pushing.
For sure, like,
But I know, because I know buildings. Because I guess when I'm asking this for like the people in the public, because I know how buildings function. If Baby go down and Slim go down, who there to make sure the artists get their singles heard, that's what I'm talking about. Not on the street part, but on the business part. So that, like you said earlier, you said really the big homie handled that. So you kind of let it go.
man, with my little situation, and I tell like no cap, I tell no cap this, like, man, once he signed, I be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy, everything on you, like, the ball in your hand, it's on you to take it up the court. You feel me? So this a good situation. Like, everything's still gonna get handled official. Right. Ain't nothing stopping nothing.
So do you have a date? You don't have a date yet. You got a tentative date?
Man, I got a date, but not. It's still like this. Not like everybody gotta be agreeing now.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking you. So
I got a date.
You can set your own date.
Yeah, I could drop tomorrow if I want to, but the marketing and the money that I want behind it, everything, not like this, like boom bam. I had to wait for you. We had to wait for each other to be open to do this.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait for like Apple, Spotify. We gotta wait for my date for interviews. We wanna have all the footground done and then drop it. Cause I learned that really all my other projects I ever dropped, I never really did footwork. I really was trying to follow like NBA. Like I used to just see how I seen how his work ethic, as far as like recording and rapping in the studio, he go hard. But as far as everything else, like he don't do interviews and all that jive. He don't do promotion. He just drop. And his stuff do numbers. I used to try to follow his footsteps, but then I learned I ain't him. I need more
You gotta
hands.
do that. Got you.
You feel me? So this project, I'm getting more hands on.
So is this your?
This an album. This my second album.
This your second album. Okay. So this gonna be your second studio release.
For sure.
How many songs you have? You think
Shout out to you, man.
Oh, you got any features on it?
Nah, my last project had features. Before anything happened. But I've been came to this conclusion. Like, my last project, you could go back and look. Where everything was hood, you feel me?
Features will come, bro. It'll come back.
I don't want features, though. I want to be an artist when people look back, they be like, that nigga ain't never did songs with nobody. You feel me? But I ain't doing this for no fame or nothing. I like music, and I'm going to keep rapping.
In our generation, we didn't use drugs. We sold drugs. And then when y'all talk about the difference between our generation and y'all generation is, y'all users. You know what I mean? Like, y'all glorify using. We was glorifying the hustle, the grind. But I don't use nothing. They never use nothing. Everything I did it sober. You understand what I'm saying? But you gave yourself something that you got to depend on. And that shit hard. But, and then, let me say this to you too. Don't let nobody tell you that this shit wasn't going on in music. Because not my generation of music, but the generation before us, they was all heroin addicts. So it ain't like it's new. It ain't like y'all the bad guys or the boogeymen or y'all the fuck boys because it ain't new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all, you just dealing with something that in-between generation didn't deal with.
Man, I used to when I first got on the rap game, lean was just round. I used to see all the rappers with it. Yeah. Then I started drinking it. I used to drink it to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. I used to drink it to be cool. Like, yeah, I'm drinking lean. Just like smoking. It's just like rolling a 4-gram backwood. Yeah. You gonna get high off of 0.5. You feel me? It's just to be cool. I'm rolling me at 3.5. Next thing you know,
come in, wipe your
this your this your addiction. Nah. Like, I can't roll up unless it's 4 grams. I don't know why. I just can't.
I don't know. 4 grams can fit my papers. Let me see, man.
4 grams can fit in them papers.
4 grams can fit it in?
I can fit 4 grams in that paper right now.
It's the blue paper, though.
Yeah, I can
put that up, man. You see that? I can see that writing in there.
Yeah, Crenshaw.
You see
I
that
can
in
fit 5 grams in there.
Shouts out to my family, young Nip. Rest in peace. You know, these came out before Nip died.
He gave that nigga some Nipsey Hussle papers.
I did these, the backpacks.
Yeah, we need some of these.
I got you. And it burned blue. That paper burned blue.
Blue smoke?
Yes, sir.
You did?
Yes, sir. It burned blue smoke.
That's what we is, blue smoke.
What you gonna do? Did you just say you gonna quit lean? You say you gonna quit lean on camera? You said, oh, you didn't say that, huh?
Boy.
You didn't say that, huh? You didn't say that, huh?
Man, I don't drink lean for the joy, though. I drink it because I like how it made me feel.
Man, you gotta get off of that, man. Yeah, man, you gotta get off of that. But I mean, look, you look good, though. You look clean, you look strong, you know what I mean? And I'm really just basking in your intelligence. You know what I mean? You're well-spoken. And you know, you a sharp youngster, man.
I let you see, you don't do nothing, so I let you tell me don't do lean. But if he smoke cigarettes and he tell me don't do lean, I'm gonna tell him you don't smoke cigarettes. Somebody that do something, though, they can't really say nothing. Like, you can't speak on this because you doing something.
I got high before. I mean, you know, I just had to deal with my mother that just wasn't with my thing. Then I got high before. I'm gonna tell you an incident. I got high one day in the hood.
Oh, what?
Some weed. We was all smoking weed. And we was on 10th Avenue. And I must have been about 16 or 17. And some dudes came through and got down. And I was standing there with the tube. And I'm so high that I don't even know how we got out to the front, but everything was moving. And I'm looking at the car. And I'm saying, damn, I'm looking at the homie. And they shot the homie. And I'm looking, but I'm I can't move. And then the homies, I see everybody running, and niggas is, moving around, and they're like, Charles, you had the burner. Charles, you had the burner. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I do, huh? But
that what made you start smoking
that's
weed?
me. I ain't got high.
Hey, look, one time, and one of the homies that I was with me right now, so right, this 2012, so right, I ain't smoked weed, but they did. One of the homies that's over there right now, so right, went in front of his house. So they rolled up. I'm trying to be cool. So I hit the joint. I'm smoking the weed. They stopped me smoking weed for like 7 years.
Right.
I swear to God, before I got in music, I ain't do no drugs at all. Literally, 2018 is when I started back doing drugs. But look, this 2012, and I remember this like this was yesterday. All them smoking weed. We smoking. I keep hitting the weed. The weed finally hit me.
Right.
Next thing you know, it's like every bad thing I ever been did. It's like it been playing in my head. My heart dropped. My lips got super white. I hopped up, ran, jumped the wall. On my way running home, I'm asking God, please what is hard? I ain't gonna never get high again. Oh God, I ran, got in the shower, down some milk, all that, and still ain't work. I still been high. Man, my grandma come on. I've been tripping so hard, I thought I seen Jesus.
Right.
Literally, I'm looking at the door and like I seen God. My grandma, this I knew God was real. My grandma I told her what I did. You know how grandma do. My grandma thinking I'm on some hard type drugs.
Some real shit.
You feel me? My grandma went to praying. It's like the whole house. Boy, I ain't smoked for 7 years, boy. Then when I got older, I just used to be like, man, it's just my mind. You feel me? Even when I drink lean, I tweak out. Like, I be tweaking out like in my head, like I might be standing up and feel like I'm falling back, but I be like, no, I'm just leaning. That's why. Oh God, that's why when I don't like driving when I'm leaning.
But I hope you don't be driving. Man, you driving, you talking about leaning? You gonna be leaning on the side of the road. No, don't do that, man.
Yeah.
How old is he?
No, she's a little girl.
A good little girl?
She
How old is
won.
She won? How'd that feel? When you first hold it in your hand? Didn't you feel the responsibility of the world?
Yeah, when I first seen her born, I was shocked.
Oh, you was there?
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Wait,
I almost ain't been there.
But you actually, did you cut the thing?
I did all that.
You cut the biblical cord?
Yeah.
Ooh, that shit crazy.
For sure.
Make you feel like, damn, I'm gonna wait before I get back in that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That job made me look at every girl different.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all do all that.
I told you,
But I've been talking to my girl at John when she was having a baby. Because she was really tripping out.
Yeah, they go that last, I got 5 kids. So I was blessed to be there for 3 of them. The oldest one I wasn't there, and the youngest one, in the middle one I wasn't there. But the other ones, I was blessed to be there when it was born. And that's something that you would never forget.
Thanks. I almost missed out on that job. On my way to the hospital, I got a tour with a nigga and slapped the nigga in the hospital. But
at the hospital?
I swear to God.
Goddamn, boy. How old was you? That was 20.
I was 20 years old when I had my baby.
You're 22. You're 21.
I'm 22 now.
21.
No, I was 21 when I had my baby.
And how you end up slapping a dude in the hospital?
I ran into a nigga from... I had my baby in my hometown. Now, one thing about it, the problem's still there. And some niggas knew I was having a baby.
And they came for that.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit, man. You gotta get out of there. Now, that's part of being smart, too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Relocating for a minute.
But I knew my auntie worked at the hospital, so I knew I was good.
Right. The same amount you spend on lean and moving around, you can go buy 5 lots in the neighborhood. You can go buy 5 lots all around the city. At least a portion of every dime you make should go buying property. Right now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. You know, Yeah, that's a nigga gonna do that for sure. But
You gotta start
you
doing
know
that.
what I
You gotta
rather
start
invest
doing that.
in?
What's that?
Like another rapper, cause this guy.
Nah, man, let me tell you about rappers. I've been investing in rappers for years. Here go the problem with rappers. You put a lot of money in a rapper, the nigga catch a case. You know what I mean? And you put a lot of money in rappers. Once he make it, they get upset with you on this. And this me, just giving you a heads up right now. By you still being an artist and you at the beginning part of your career,
that's why they
if you still building you and you moving the artist around, every time he don't get the success you getting, he gonna feel some kind of way. So if you don't have a team that's gonna actually help focus on that artist to make sure that artist is moving and that they comfortable, it'll backfire on you. I watch it happen with Ludacris. I watch it happen with a lot of artists. I watch it happen with almost all the artists who had other artists that they signed at the time of their career. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you as a big homie to be conscious of that. It's good to help your homeboys and probably help finance their career, give them that's good, and then putting them on with you. But I wouldn't want to sign him. I'd rather have him get signed to somebody else and maybe sign him and then I'm pushing him through somebody else. So that burden ain't on you. Because I've seen it happen.
But look though, I lie to you not. I always start like that. Like, first of all, big bro, if I want to help somebody in rapping, I'm not about to be like a lot of people do it. There's nothing wrong with it. That's how it was with me. But if I'm looking for an artist, I'm not about to be looking in all this city. I'm looking in my city. And 9 times out of 10, like the person who I'm thinking about helping is my little homeboy. And to tell you the truth, big bro, I'm about loyalty. Anybody that's with me will let you know, like, if I don't stand on nothing, I stand on that for sure, big bro. Like, loyalty, like, nothing else matter but that. Because loyalty, when, you feel me, I just stand on loyalty. But look, though, my little partner, I
get him a team. What I'm trying to tell you is get him a team. If you're going to do that, if you're going to sign anybody you with, make sure he has a team. Make sure he has his own management team. Make sure you got the people that's moving with him, a stylist, a publicist. You don't want, and then they gonna use you to help brand him. You can brand that person, right, and help move him around. But make sure it's a team. You know what I mean? That's gonna be focused on that person. You know what I mean? Getting him where you're going, not yours, because your team got to move you, and you don't want to have them. I've been there, you know what I mean? Like, I've really been there. I'm not telling you something that I haven't been there. And I've seen people get disgruntled because you put a video up on World Star and I'm up to do 10 million. He put a video up on World Star, people don't really know him. He only do 100,000. But you been there, put the same amount of money into your run.
Man, y'all better hit the goddamn like button, man. Come on, man. Hit the like button if you love your mama. All you gotta do is double tap the screen. And bam, bam. That's it. Subscribe, share it out.
That you put into his run. You know what I mean? And they start feeling it some kind of way. So I just been there. I'm just trying to, like let you know that what you got to invest in too is great to do the music, but you got to get the property because guess what? What feeds your generation? Your generation, your daughter's kids are going to be wealthy off of the property you buy.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying? Think about it like that. Think about it if you bought 10 houses in your neighborhood where you grew up at, and you don't do nothing but put a management team, one of your homeboys, that just go out and manage it. You get some dudes that know how to do construction. They go through every month, every week to make sure these houses is up to par. You collected the rent. That property gonna take care of your kids when your career is over. And you moving and you got you a major company. You sitting in a big ass office in Savannah, but you got 100 pieces of property. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's how that works. That's how you prepare for the future. Investing in artists is great, but invest in land. Because the one thing a motherfucker ain't gonna never take from you is land. Right. Can't nobody pick no land up and walk around the corner with it, man. It's gonna you know what I mean? Yeah. They can take your car, they can take your watches, your rings. That's 3 pieces of property right there, that watch. And you put it in the safe, another nigga walk in there, get the safe, take the whole safe, and it's gone. Get what he ain't gonna do. Once that deed is recorded even if they take the deed, that land gonna still be in your name until you sell it. So they can have your deed, but they can't pick your land up and take it. Think about that. That's your major investment. And guess what? It continues to grow. The land is the only thing that's going to continue to gain in value. It's going to continue to gain in. Once you pay for that watch, you put them diamonds on it, that watch went down. You put diamonds that cost more than the watch into the watch, but the watch itself loses value. Once you take the Bentley off the lot, it loses value.
Definitely.
The land, the only thing will continue to gain in value. I got these questions I got to ask you, right?
Sure.
So, my show is called Checking In. So now, if somebody comes to your town, right, and then they checking in with you, where you gonna take them to eat?
Grandma's house.
Grandma's house?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
So what grandma cooking then, man? What's happening? What's on the menu?
My grandma cooked for no reason.
So what she cooking? She burning.
Yeah, my grandma known in my hometown. She walk around and sell food. And no matter who I got.
Also, she selling food.
Yeah, don't matter who I'm. Man, I got 100 different ops in my town. Just put it like that. And it's to the point. That point with them. But they see my grandma and ain't nothing. You feel me?
Right, they respect that.
Yeah.
And she cooking like that. Okay. Where you taking me to go eat? I mean, where you taking me to go get some clothes from? What's the poppin' clothing spot?
The Overthought Mall.
Overthought Mall?
For sure. But, man, it's 2021, and I know you notice this everywhere, especially in Savannah, everywhere else. People trying to sell their clothes. So it's a lot of people wanting their own stuff.
Smart.
What
Yeah.
I need to get into.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, where the baddest women hanging out?
Women everywhere.
In Savannah, though, man. I'm in your town. I'm checking in with you. I'm coming to your town to check in.
I ain't gonna lie, there's something people don't know. Savannah got some bad females. Like, look, 2 rappers, like Lil Baby and Future. Both of their girls from Savannah.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's some good looking girls in Savannah, and everybody that go down, they tell me that.
All right, what's the club we hitting? What's the hottest club in Savannah we gonna hit?
It's a new club called My Favorites. I be seeing all my people go at. I ain't been there yet. I don't really, you feel me? When I go down there, I don't really go out like that because the police harass me.
Right.
You feel me? But it's a new club called My Favorites, and from what I see, it be going down.
Okay, well, what's the poppin' strip club out there?
It's a club called Karma, but it's really in Hardyville, South Carolina, but that's like 30 seconds from Savannah, but that's really our club.
Right.
That's where all the Savannah people be at, so Karma.
Okay. Easy call, man. So I just want to know, like, when are you going to buy that first piece of property?
I'm about to do that ASAP, man. Give me like 60 days.
Okay, I'm going to give you 60 days to buy that. When you check back in, I want to make sure that you got that first piece of property. All right? First time ever, World Star presents the Granddocious.
Man, I ain't trying to break up with my girl or nothing like that. But look, one time I with this famous girl in L.A. Famous girl, she big.
Okay.
Man, I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up, man. Hey, listen. I couldn't get up, man. I think about that every day, man. Hey, girl, what I did, blame it on the drugs. I'm like, oh, too high, man. I can't do it.
Okay, we gotta give us another one, man.
Another one. Granddocious was mean. It could be funny.
Yeah, a whole story, man.
I only got 2 minutes, though.
That's a long time. You ain't been but 20 seconds.
I'm thinking. I need one of them to remind me of something.
Well, then tell him to come in here. They gonna help him with the Granddocious?
Oh, I got one Granddocious moment.
Okay.
Hey, listen now. So I'm with my partner Dirt, so right, it seemed like every time, come in. Look, every time I get in some effed up jive, not no violent effed up jive, but one of the situations I be with him. So one time I'm with him, we walking through the mall, so right? So he always trying to tell me to chill, love, bro. You gotta chill, you feel me? So we walking through the mall, some girls talking trash. This one I ain't have no mind, you feel me? So I told the girl, I'm like, B.I.T.C.
I'm about to ask you about that. What's up, man?
I'm like, who you talking to? She like, you. So I was walking up on her because I used to be kind of retarded. He like, look, bro, chill. But boy, you can say chill. The female pepper sprayed us to the ground. Listen, we hopped in the... Listen, my other partner put a gun out like to kill a girl. We like, no, chill.
Yeah.
Listen, he get us to the car. So we driving the car to go to Kroger's to get some milk, you feel me? Because we pepper sprayed. The police blue light us. We got 3 guns in the car. I'm a convicted felon and they're a convicted felon. He had to run from the police, bro. Like, why the police? They behind us. He got away from them. They turned their lights on. Why he pepper sprayed? We got at Kroger's. Everybody like, QUANDO. We busted through there running. We ran to the aisle, got the milk, poured it all in our eyes, all over ourselves. So boom, man, after that, we get to the house, the pepper spray still burned. This nigga's sister walked out with a water hose spraying us.
With the water hose. I swear to God.
Just like on Fridays, some crazy job, boy.
Thank you for coming, nephew. We're gonna keep building. In a 2-on-1. And look here, you can't get no better than this.
That's it on that one. So we gonna go to something else. Since we on QUANDO, Rondo, fuck it. We gonna go to the end of the eve. But y'all gotta double tap the screen, man. How many likes we got, man? Y'all gotta double tap the screen for playing with me, man. For playing with me, man. We gonna go to the Angela Lee QUANDO Rondo interview, where he was sitting in the back of the Maybach right after the incident happened also. I like Big U, Erica. Salute Erica Brown. Hey, Big U, I liked him though. I like him. It's just something just fictitious about this shit, man. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Sunday.
Just gotta steam it, babe.
Time to suit up.
Half zip.
Fuck the bit they taking, I ain't gonna walk out like I'm puss. Call the cops. On that Glock hit like a foot. 30 shots right with my ride. Wait till it's dark. Jump out the bush. Screaming fucking 9 to 5. I'm on the block gripping the tool. All out the roof that stick on pump.
Because I know you and Dirk was cool. Obviously, he was on your album, and y'all was cool, and you was cool with Vaughn. So that night when you was in the parking lot, what led up to you even being in the parking lots? I know you were sleeping in the car.
Man, this shit's so crazy, like, man, from my understanding, like, I don't want nobody to think I'm chasing clout, bringing their name up and stuff, but
Right.
at the end of the day, man, I'm like, it ain't about no clout. Like, I got, man, like when people be saying, like, people chasing clout and stuff, how, man, like, a nigga rich, like, man, I don't care about no clout. Like, I got 3 million followers, like I ain't tripping about no clout. What do I need clout for? Mm-hmm. But from my understanding, ma'am, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Mm-hmm. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about.
Cool.
The dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist, and y'all hung out.
Man, listen, dude, even when it came down to doing music, like, in the rap game, like, I didn't even had, like, my own people tell me, like, oh, it's this much for a feature. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm not about to pay for no feature and nothing like that, you feel me? So, ain't no pressure because it's business. It's like the streets. If I sell weed, I'm not about to give you a pound of weed for free,
right.
Even if we homeboys. So I looked at it like, all right, babe, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this how I go. Dude never charged me for a feature, none of that, knowing he could have. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this the big bro. Like, big bro, a legend. Like, this how all the young rappers coming up in the game looking at him like, nigga, been listening to him since I've been 12. You feel me? So, from my understanding, it's all love. So, check this out. I walk to the car. I tell my brother, I say, this is my exact words. I say, it's this amount to park right here. You feel me? I said, I'm not going in the club. I said, little boy, go in there, find you a little female about to go to the house. You feel me? My little brother's so thirsty, like, boy, listen, I had some hoes out here. I got the new Cartier watch, this and that. He just wanna, you feel me? You feel me? He just got out of prison. He just wanna have fun. Hold on, bro. He just wanna have fun. You feel me? So shit, I tell him that. My brother said, this is his exact words, nothing more, nothing less. Cross my heart, hope to die. You feel me? He like, little bro, little Tim tell me, little bro, I'm not about to let you go in no club. He be like, no, little bro, I'm not about to let you sit in no car and go to sleep.
Right, by yourself.
You feel me? I'm about to sit in and roll up. You feel me? I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Now I'm about to walk off and go stand by the other individual that I came with. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stand by his car. You feel me? Till they part. Until they part. You feel me? As soon as they park right here, because we're going to park right next to this car. Because this is a $250,000 car. You feel me? I'm going to stand right here till they get right here. In reality, like you would think, I'm about to let these people walk past me. I'm not about to try to go through these people or nothing like that. Because I know, like, in the Hollywood world, I don't want, like, I'm thinking it's some regular individuals. If I would have just tried to walk through them, they would have been like, that nigga Rondo think he this, he think he that, he think he a big dog. He tried to walk through us, and you feel me? So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, a nigga hit me. You feel me? Boom, bam. Man, like, I lie to you not, man. I lie to you not.
My bad, y'all.
Like, it's like I had an out-of-body experience. Fuck the bit they taking, I ain't gon' walk out like I'm puss. Call the cops, we draw the chop, switch on that Glock, hit like a foot. 30 shots, cry.
That's the first part.
These mushrooms make you feel...
It's chopped down in like 6 different parts.
Out-of-body experience. You feel me? Soon as I got hit, like, man, I put this on my dead grandma Terry grave, man. I'm like, man, I swear to God on everything I love, man. I'm like, man, I think about this shit every day. Like, nobody know, like, what I went through. Like, somebody else would have panicked. Man, it's like, I don't know, like, it's like the devil was coming to get me. Like, it's like my soul, like, I can't even explain it, man. Like, it's like my soul left my body and I was up in the air. And I was just looking down, watching myself, all that, just watching everything going on. Man, I swear to God. I said, Lord, please let me make it home. Right. I come from praying people now. I know, come on, man. No matter what I do in life, nobody too good to be close to God. I don't care how much of a killer you is, how much of a rich person you is, how much of a big dog you is, how much of a stand-up dog person you is. Like, it don't matter.
God is definitely weird.
Anybody could be close to God, and I pray a lot. Even though I do what I do, like, even though I know I ain't living all the way right, nobody perfect. We human. I still pray to God. I'm like, Lord, please, like, just on some out loud screaming jive, like, out of body experience type jive, like, Lord, please let me make it home. It's like everything went back normal. And I been back down. All I know is I look up and I see my partner on the ground. You feel me? Shot up. So I'm like, he shot. He shot. Like, I'm like, he shot, y'all. Like, I'm screaming out, my partner shot. Because, mind you, he got shot 4 times that exact night. And a couple months before that, like, with a couple incidents happened in my hometown, he been shot 5 times.
Wow.
Like, this man, I took 9 bullets.
Right.
You feel me? 5 times a couple months before the incidents, 4 times that night.
And there were other shootings going on in that
man,
parking
there
lot.
was so many people shooting, man. If you was there, you wouldn't even. If you was there,
Hey, you remember when King Von died? How people kept saying like people was thinking that it was him shooting. You hear Rondo saying it was a whole bunch of shooting. I kept telling y'all, nigga, it was them niggas had guns too. They people had guns too, plus the police had guns too. Them people, it was bullets going from everywhere.
You would be hurt from everything that's.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look this up. I think that they try to say, I don't know.
Going on because nobody really know. You feel me? I see my partner shot up. Like, a lot of people saying that I was trying to take bro chain. Like, ma'am, this like being in Afghanistan and 2 soldiers shooting it out with 2 other soldiers and a bag of money in the middle of the ground. Ma'am, you think people in the middle of a shootout, you think so many bullets flying, you think people think about that bag of money?
Well, I saw his manager Chuck said he didn't even think he had a chain on that night.
Ma'am, I don't, ma'am.
But he wasn't sure. But
I'm not even sure, ma'am. But a chain, ma'am, ma'am, when they come to jury, ma'am, only people with bad intentions who clout chasing and stuff looking to try to take a nigga chain. Right. Ma'am, a $50,000-$60,000 chain, ma'am, like a nigga could go buy that. That's $50,000-$60,000, like that's not nothing.
Plus, little Tim over here got shot. You're not thinking about taking
partner
somebody's
over
chain.
here. I'm knowing his bad situation. He just got shot up. What if he died here? So I'm screaming out, he shot. He shot. You feel me? Like, ma'am, like, I don't know where none of that came from.
Right.
I never in life, ma'am, never in life had words with them, ever.
And you, at this point, didn't know who it was either.
Ma'am, I didn't know this was him. And, ma'am, I swear to God, on my soul, ma'am, like, ma'am, this is on neighborhood crip, ma'am. I did not know that was him till the next day.
Fucking mind. We wait the nighttime, then we ride. They're certified behind the wheel, them bullets flying. I know I say this every time. We really live a life of crime. Know that I'm dust, ashes. No choice but go shake them blasted. BB's blind.
I'm a little disappointed where I'm at right now because, you know, I just want to get more hits. Right now, if a song drop, if it's not a hit, I'm
Get some snakes on the plane. No, I won't move without my take too many snakes in the game. I do the dash inside the back, free all my dogs to run, but you gon' need a joint. But I'm still praying that alright, I don't want to talk about Big Bro on this, but that's like YoungBoy. This is my brother. I call everybody Big Bro. You feel me? But he a big dog. That's why I call him Big Brother. He makes sure I'm straight behind the scenes. I could ask him for $500,000 and I would get it. Facts. Anything I ask that man for, he is gonna give it to me. Like, down to the shoes on his foot.
Right.
Man, I can ask this man, Big Bro, let me have your chain. I promise you, that man will take his chain off his neck and give it to me. One thing about it, I love him for real, and he love me for real. He know what the love is with us. He know. You feel me? But me bringing him up, like, I'm gonna just bring him up like this. Half of the shit that you see on the internet, when people be saying he beefing with this dude, we got this going on with this dude, it be lies. For some reason, me, YoungBoy, our organization, our clique, our label, people don't like us because they know we don't fuck with nobody. Like, man, I could have been branched off and did songs with so many different artists. But man, I ain't with all that shit. If I felt like I want to do a song with a nigga, I'ma do it with him.
Right.
You feel me? Me and No Cap about the only two niggas, and Boomer, KD, 3, Baby Joe Herm. We the only niggas this man, that man would do 50 songs with us.
Right.
And put them out. For real. You feel me? People don't... a lot of trouble come our way because we not open arms, man.
Right, like somebody might want to do a song and then...
Somebody might want to do a song. Big Bun is confidential. But yeah, man, I'm like, man, that man don't fuck with nobody, man. Far as in, like, he don't bother nobody.
He's just minding his business.
That so man mind his business 100%.
Right, because I did see people online saying there was some issues and then it's not that.
That situation, ma'am, I really, like, that's nothing to do.
Do you realize that he calling her ma'am? That's because he very respectful, man. The man got a lot of the little young nigga got a lot of common sense, man. He just ghetto to the motherfucker. That come from being adopted. They come from living from house to house, all that shit, man. That dog, he did not expect this to happen. You see the anxious, you see how he is? If y'all could see how he is, man, that nigga did not want that to happen.
With nothing.
He went to the hospital with King Bun.
Ma'am, this the only thing I got from that situation. Maybe, maybe I just got free pick. I don't know, ma'am. Like, I don't want to say, because I know dude just dropped the tape. Like, I was wondering, like, damn. Like, was they trying to do something to me, like, to fuck my image up and, like, just boost him up, or, like, what? I don't know.
You just don't know where. You just don't know where it came from. You have no idea. Okay.
I don't have a clue at all, ma'am. At all. I never dealt with no female that he dealt with. Ma'am, I never said a curse word to this man. Our last conversation been some cool shit.
Right.
Chilling, laughing, telling jokes. You feel me? Like, ma'am, I never had a problem with them. Ma'am, that's why I don't understand. How can everybody be mad at me? How can everybody be mad at my brother? Ma'am.
That nigga want to start.
Ma'am, that's like this, ma'am. Just say for instance, big bro. I mean, ma'am, just say for instance, I'm with YoungBoy. He is a big influence on this world. He got a lot of love. Fuck the hate. We ain't worrying about the hate. We ain't focused on the bullshit.
Right.
He got a lot of love. Me and YoungBoy in the car. Some niggas jump out and be jumping YoungBoy. And I jump in. So right? And I'm fighting with him. You feel me? And just say for instance, if I got a gun on me and I drop a gun, and I drop a gun, and a nigga pick a gun up and kill YoungBoy, God forbid, that ain't gonna happen though. Just saying, you know what the world will be saying? QUANDO, you a bitch. Why you ain't? Come on, man.
So you're saying it's a no-win situation, basically.
Ma'am, it's I'm saying, like, people not focusing on the real. They don't care about the
He really
real.
had love for Von.
They don't. People
He
just
just had
don't
more
like
love
like
for
me or us that
YoungBoy.
much to the point where they know the truth and they don't want to face it.
Get some snakes on the plane. No, I won't move without my take. So many snakes in the game. I do the dash inside the back, free all my dogs out the cage.
From taking first steps here to beginning your own wealth journey here.
That's just causes none at all.
He say, F Quando Rondo, you move only sneaky, you are a snake, a big snake, and nobody feels you. Nobody.
You probably would've left your mans, that ain't 100 dog. See, nowadays it's like the fans doing the police job. Y'all misunderstood, we had to make it home. I put that on the neighborhood before they bust my door.
Do you feel like people, now there's a stigma around you where some people are like, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Quando Rondo, so because of the situation that happened November 6th?
The way that I'm living, the way that my family members and my homeboys living, we've been in this tight situation. Mm-hmm. This situation, like, you feel me, ain't no bigger than what's going on everywhere else in the world. Where you from?
Brooklyn.
They killing in Brooklyn. They killing in Chicago. They killing in Savannah. They killing in Atlanta. They killing that war. Everybody killing. That's just what come with life. Mm-hmm. So this situation ain't no bigger than what I've been going on.
Now, I did want to make sure that you had opportunity to talk about what happened. Because we heard you speak on it in your music and the story. We heard Soul Reaper.
All right, check this out, man.
And so I just want to walk through what really happened that night.
All right, we're going to start it off right here. Nothing more, nothing less, being brutally honest.
No negative.
The song, End of Story.
I ain't got to tell you.
When I made that song, End of Story, and I could call somebody right now. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call my big brother Keywan. Mm-hmm. This is what I want to do, just to prove. And this is the God honest truth. Literally. This is my personal big brother. I got his name tatted and all.
Okay.
Hey, big bro. I'm sitting right here with Angela Yee. Y'all doing a little Breakfast Club interview or whatever. I just was telling her, God on his truth, bit, bro, on Rappy Grave. He was there when I made the song. I made it at his house. You feel me? Tell her, when I made End of Story, bit, bro, when I named that song, what was the reason to naming it that?
But I'm going to tap into it.
Because you were saying you want to talk about the most done with it.
You feel me?
Right.
Me saying end of story, this just the end of the story. I seen.
Yeah, keep the lights going, y'all. Keep the lights going.
He was like, man, we're going to put, you heard you said something about end of discussion, you ain't going to speak about it. End of the story. And then when it came out, I know, I didn't catch it until it came out. Somebody said so. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I can't even think because I was right. He made that up. He had no intention of making that up. You know what I mean?
You feel me? I had no intentions of, to be honest with you, ma'am, I never knew bro even had 3-4 different songs called Crazy Stories. Mm-hmm. I knew about the one, but I never knew about, you know how this rap shit is, I do music. I don't pay attention to other people's music like that, man.
Okay, so End of Story wasn't supposed to be a play on Crazy Story.
It was just supposed to be this the end
Last
of the
time
discussion.
I'm talking about it, I'm going to say it this one time in this song, and that's it.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's just causes none at all. You probably would have left your mans, that ain't one.
That's what he said.
Veteran artists. Hungry rookies. Which generation?
To it. But he was saying that you reached out to him because you responded to it. I was thinking about this because we had Big U on the Breakfast Club. And I know you saw it because you responded to it. But he was saying that you reached out to him for protection, and then you responded letting us know that wasn't what happened. And then he said, y'all never actually spoke. So if you want to talk about...
All right, check this out. On Sick Soul, cuz. This on hood. This on everything I love. Cross my heart, hope to die. Like, if I'm lying, I pray that the God. If I'm lying, God take my daughter from me right now. And I don't love nothing on earth more than my daughter. You feel me? That's the realest love I ever had. I finally know what love is because of my daughter. Man, I never... First of all, me and Unc directly never got on the phone. He never answered. I had Unc number, but I hit Unc through the DM. You feel me? Unc never even replied back to know what I was calling him for.
Right.
You feel me? And think about it, Angela. The little situation or whatever, that little shit happened 6 months ago. If I was calling for protection, I would have called then.
Well, he did say that y'all never spoke, and he did say
you feel me?
that...
And on top of that, this NH business. Like, I ain't even trying to get on no... Like, this NH business.
Yeah.
We
it
good.
It was
like,
funny when I
it's
first
love
saw it,
with me and
What
on.
they said this interview was funny.
Basically, like, to be honest, fans took that and said that. Never said that I called him for protection on that show. He never technically said that. He never said the little homie called me for protection. But the way on put it, that's how fans would have took it in.
Right.
You feel me? But with Aunt being the big homie, me and Aunt directly got on the phone after that, like, cause you know it's love. Like, you the little homie. One thing about it, Aunt firm on what he say. He gonna stand on whatever he say. You feel me? So, with Aunt being an older nigga, a big homie at that, having major influence in the neighborhood business or whatever, you feel me? With him knowing he big in politics, with him knowing he big on the positive side, Aunt looked at it as, man, you know what? Say if I got into it with a young nigga, and I came back and said that on the internet, and the way I said it, they like, oh, you know what? I did word that wrong. Let me get on the internet and say this. A young nigga would have got on the internet and be like, oh, fuck you, that nigga is up. With being so above everybody, he did some real big homie grown man shit. He came back and said, nah, it wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. And that's the real, all my neighbors know that fuck what anybody else think. The hood know, like, all around the world, the hoods look at it like, all right, them boys got that shit left. You feel me? See South, them boys got this shit back on the right page. I don't give a fuck what fans and them think about it, because I'm neighborhood. Fuck another nigga, my nigga.
Besides all that, you did say you wanted to do some charity and some positive things.
And me and Aunt about to get all that, you feel me, on point right now. We just working around, we gotta work around each other's schedule right now. I actually wanted him to be here with us. He actually wanted to be here with us. But, you know, Aunt got a lot going on right now, but everything hood with us.
I think that's it. Hold on, let me see if it's another one.
Sunday.
Just gotta steam it, babe.
Time to suit up.
Half zip.
Well, that was the last one, guys. That was the last one. That was the goddamn last one. Shit. So I guess we'll go out with a QUANDO Rondo song. Shit. Cause I gotta go do some intel on this YSL shit. And let me see real fast. You can't hear? I'm here. I got it on mute. Yeah. I'm out of here after this song, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hit the like button for me, y'all. I'm out the door after this. A lot of America, Brian. What's that? R.I.P. to all levels and freedom if they there. Nobody deserves jail or death. It's a subscribe, man. Hit the like button on the way out, man. I appreciate y'all coming through here, man. Mention that.